Hello everyone. Thank you for coming today. And I'm Shoichi Fujiyoshi. Nice to meet you. Today I want to talk about the secret of success. And the time is past and someone won't show up, but I want to start the seminar. So thank you. And today I want to talk about the secrets of success based on this Master Oka's book, The Laws of Success, which you got today, right? With example of how Japan made progress and achieved a huge growth in the modern history. So I want to uh, explain the laws of success with the example of Japan. But this seminar is not just a seminar to learn Japanese history. I want you to understand what today's seminar is based on the master's teaching, which is the universal law of success. So in this seminar, what you can learn is you can apply in your life and your work or your relationships or any other self-realization. Okay? And before starting the seminar, I want to recite a true words spoken by Buddha. It's a sutra of happy science. And maybe you got the in your handout, right? This sutra is the essence teaching of happy science. And it's written by Master Ryuho Okawa with help of spiritual guidance from Buddha in heaven. So this sutra contains the holy words which Buddha really wanted to tell if you are alive. So when you recite, please be conscious of what the sutra tells you. Okay? Maybe this is your first time to recite the sutra, so you don't have to read it out loud. But just focus, I want you to focus on the contents, what the sutra tells you. Okay? And after I read out the title, The True Words Spoken by Buddha, please start to read from there used to be, the beginning, from there used to be. There used to be the light in the great universe is the beginning. So I want you to read out from the beginning. Okay? So let us recite the true words spoken by Buddha together. The true words spoken by Buddha. There used to be the light in the great universe. The light is the energy of Buddha. People can live by this energy, and Buddha's energy has made human history. It will be supplied eternally. This eternal light comes from heaven and prevails on earth. This is the light of heaven. Through the prism of Buddha, there appear the 7 colors of rainbow, arching over in the sky. Here you can see Buddha's mercy. Yellow is the color of teaching. White is the color of saving. Red is the color of justice. Purple is the color of obedience. Blue is the color of thinking. Green is the color of harmony. Silver is the color of progress. These 7 colors help each other, and there appears Buddhaland. Buddhaland is shining brightly because of gathering of bodhisattvas. This is the land of love or the land of mercy. This is the land of wisdom or the land of teaching. Especially, this is the land of souls resting in peace. Real souls are the children of Buddha. The children of Buddha became real human beings. Real human beings have spirituality. The spirits are immortal powers. The spirits are immortal forces. The spirits are real entities. The physical bodies are the shadows of the spirits. It means you are the boat sailing down the great river. The great river is a symbol of the course of lives. Each of you sails down as a small boat, so you need a boatman. If it were not for your own boatman, you surely go aground. This boatman really means your mind. If your mind makes a mistake, the boat breaks into pieces by a large rock. And you also need a bamboo pole. This pole is the meaning of the true words. When you go down a rapid stream, you need to pant in a stream. Then you can change your course. The true words means the teaching of Buddha. Buddha enlightened and spoke the true words, and Buddha's teaching became a gold mine. This gold mine suggests various teachings. These are another expression of Buddha's truth. It brightens up your days. Or, to put it another way, the fruits of Buddha's mercy. All of you now here, listen to me. Never lose your way, now and forever. The guiding hand has already waved. Please follow this white hand and go straightly on and on. Your lives are not limited to this world only. They have three aspects: the past, the present, the future. Your past have already gone by, yet still your mistakes will be kept in your minds. That is the reason why you should understand other people, and you yourself should reflect on what you have done. You and others are not different. On the contrary, both are children of Buddha and brothers and sisters. Now then, love each other. Let us bring up each other, and it's time to forgive each other. This is the eternal law, which penetrates the present and the future. Yes, indeed, the light of the dark night. The dark night of this world is hell. It is also the same in another world. Since we came down to this world, the sun of the truth is scheduled to rise. Now we are watching rising sun. It will shed light to the future, to invite sad people to Buddha land. Now here I command, there shall not be conflict in this world. There shall not be distrust in this world. There shall not be crime in this world. There shall not be evil spirit in this world. There shall not be the devil in the next world. Only the ideal world, utopia, shall be realized. All of the people love each other, live harmoniously, believe in one another. That world is utopia. All of us could be the light of bodhisattvas. Believe in that the light has reality. Believe in that love has reality. Believe in that the truth has reality. These are the facts that should be conveyed. We, the light of bodhisattvas, get together, work together to keep right mind. and live in tune with Buddha's words. Here we vow to do so. Okay, thank you very much. So I'm gonna start the introduction. And again, what I want to tell you today is about how you think to get success and what kind of mental attitude you should have to achieve something in your life. Because you should know that always thoughts comes first. Always thought, your idea, your mind comes first. Which means the thoughts create your behavior, your act. Then comes the result. So always thought will be the first. And also mental attitude you have will lead you a certain future. So today I would like to tell you that the master's teachings about the successful mindset with learning lessons from Japan as examples. Mainly as good examples, but I'm an honest man, so I want to show some bad example, bad aspect of Japan as an example. In this seminar, I will tell you 2 mindsets to lead your success. But I want you to know that those mindsets are not only for individuals, but also related to the growth of the country as well. So today, I want you to learn what kind of thoughts Japanese people had when they grow, when they succeed. And secondly, I want you to know that the country is a huge group of people. So it means for individuals, the mind will be changed, then country will be changed as well. It depends on the people who live in there. So I want you to know that your mind, your mindset, your thoughts can change your country as well. So the future of country is decided by what citizens think. So I want you to get your success as well, but more than that, I want you to become the power to success in India, to get India success. Okay, that's what you have in mind. So I'm here to tell these teachings from Japan, because if more people can learn and practice the laws of success, the country eventually will make huge progress. Okay, so you can influence and change the country by your mindset as well. So again, in introduction, I want to know that everything starts with your thoughts or mindset, including your success. Okay, so now we will learn the first lesson. First lesson is set your objectives, set your goal. This is the first condition to get success. In the book Laws of the Success, Master mentioned this in page 35. But this is often said in any self-help books or business teachers say, or management contents or something like that. This is talking about many times. Why? Because it's important. Okay, because it's important. But to be honest, how many of you are setting your goals? Do you have any goals now? If you have already got a goal, you already set your goal, I can say that you are already in the path to the success. Because you cannot get any success without setting objectives. Think about it. Like the travel. like travel. When you plan to travel, what do you do first? What do you do first? I think needless to say, first you have to decide the destination, right? Without deciding destination, you cannot decide how you go there, by bus or by airplane or by ship. You cannot decide it. Or when is a good time to go, like the seasons. If you can make the destination, you can think about it. Maybe the spring is a good time, or summer, or it depends on where you want to go, right? And also, what do you need to bring? This is also you cannot decide if you cannot decide the destination. So, like the same thing happen in setting goals as well in your life as well. So, as a first step, you have to set your goals, okay? And as an example, Japan also set a goal. After the Japan got the loss of World War II, it was so devastated. Japan was so devastated, and Japan had spent all resources, like the foods or materials, or even the human resources as well, manpowers. And in addition to that, maybe you know that, but Japan had got damaged so much because of the nuclear bombs. Yeah, two nuclear bombs. Is that only Japan got that huge damage in human history, right? But Japan got over from such a harsh situation, and not just restored. Japan got one of the top country in a few decades. How that's possible? The reason is Japan got its goal. Japan set its own objectives. And Japan had a slogan at the time: catch up with and overtake in English. In this slogan, catch up with what? Japan tried to catch up with United States, number one country at that time. So this slogan says Japan set its goal to become number one country in the world just after the World War II loss. Okay, and as this slogan, Japan aimed for catching up with U.S. development and its economic power, and even tried to overtake it. The point is, Japan set a goal not just restoring the country, but overtaking the top country in such a hard situation after the huge loss. And Japanese people worked so hard following the slogan. And Japan actually made it. As a result, in GDP, Japan actually caught up with and even overtook United States in late 1980s. So it takes like 30 years, 3 decades, but still they made it. So I want you to know that this is a reason why I'm telling you the set your goal. And also the master said same thing like this. This is a page 35 and 36. I want to read out. Time works to the advantages of those who make an effort. It will bring about the opening of a better path. When you are standing, if you feel trapped, the first one. If you feel trapped and want to do something about it, ask yourself, how can you out of it? And set yourself a goal. This was exactly Japan had. And next one, time works to the advantage of those who make an effort. It will bring about the opening of a better path. When you are standing fast through the passage of time, it is important to set a goal for endurance. Japan also needed a time to recover, but without any objectives, they are not motivated. They were not motivated building up again from the scratch. But they got the goals so that they could keep going, keep moving forward. Okay, so Japan made its success because it actually followed this law of success, setting a goal. So today, I want you to take some time to set 3 types of objectives I will introduce. This is also based on what Masa said, the book in page 35. In paragraph 4, so later please read it. First, set your main objectives, the big one. You don't, today I want you to set the objectives, but you don't have to decide to fix the one right now. But just think about freely what you want to achieve or what kind of person you want to become. Okay, as main objectives. Like I want to get promotion, it's fine. Or I want to pass this qualification exam. Or I want to become more kind of person, or like that. You know, anything fine, but anything you want to attain. Okay, I want to set that main goal. But please don't limit yourself. Okay, don't have to limit yourself. It's because it's an objective means the things that you cannot get yet, right? But it's not. It doesn't mean it's impossible. So please just don't limit yourself. Just be honest to yourself what you want to achieve. Okay? Then you need to think about the next one, middle range objectives, to achieve the main objective. Okay? The middle range objectives should become steps or means to achieve main objective. But the middle range objectives may take some time or it requires you a continuous effort to achieve. For instance, if your main objectives take a couple of years to achieve, you should set middle range objectives, which you can aim to achieve in like a year or 6 months or so. A little bit smaller than the main objectives, but still you need to take time to do it. That's a middle range objectives. And also I would say concrete or specific middle range objectives are better because you can measure how much you are getting closer to the main objectives if you achieve the middle range objectives. So you can check yourself if you are moving forward or not. That will motivate you to do further efforts, I think. Then after setting your middle range objectives, you need to set a minor objective, which like daily routines or like a weekly basis stuff, something like that. They're small, but you need to keep doing that every day or a weekly basis. This is also important to get closer to your goal. Because without setting minor objectives and without putting them into practice, you cannot get out of current situation or achieve your objectives, your main objectives. Okay? Without practicing the minor objectives, your main objectives will be the delusion, just imaginary one. So make it realize you need the minor objectives. Okay? So I want you to set the goal today. I take some time to practice, but before that, I want you to do some meditation to calm your mind and focus the practice. Okay, I want to introduce the counting meditation. Let me explain about counting meditation. The counting meditation is a meditation with just counting up numbers to let go of your disturbing thoughts. First, please relax your body, gently roll your shoulders or turn your necks. Then straighten your back and close your eyes. After that, please start to take a deep breath. So just relax your body. Gently roll your shoulders or turn your necks. And please start to take a deep breath. You can close your eyes also. And as you breathe out, count the number 1 in your mind. And as you breathe in, count number 2. Then continue to count up the numbers until 10 as you keep breathing in and out. Like breathe out, count 3, breathe in, count 4, breathe out, count 5, like that. And make it slowly and deeply. And once you count numbers till 10, count up from 1 again and keep breathing. And let go of distracting thoughts and just focusing on continuing with breathing. Make sure your mind peace and calm. Please imagine when you breathe out, your tiredness or disturbing thoughts will blow away. And when you breathe in, clean and gentle energy will come into your body. Please imagine that. And keep on breathing in and out deeply. Please keep breathing deeply. Just focusing on breathing with counting numbers. So please finish your meditation and open your eyes. Thank you. So we will practice set the 3 types of your objectives from now on. So if you have the handout, right? Please write down your objectives on your handout. This is not this is not need to be fixed. Just what you want to do right now or in the future. Just imagine that. And please take time to that. I will give you 5 minutes. Okay? So let's begin. All of them. From the main objectives, then middle range objectives, then the minor objectives. Okay, please finish. Did you finish to set your goals, these objectives? Okay. Maybe if it was too short to think about your objectives, please take time in your home and make sure that you have the own objectives, and you should be conscious about it. Okay, and please keep thinking what we wanna do, and how can we achieve it, like that. The keep thinking makes you the more like the effort, the motivation to get the success. Okay. So I want to introduce some points. I want you to know that about setting objectives. First, the more specific objectives you have, the more possible you are able to achieve. This means, because like the example of travel, when you travel, it's easier to get the right place in shorter time if you decide exact place to go. Okay. Similarly, if you know your goal, specific goal, you can find out what you have to do for achieve your goal easily. And also, it's good for maintaining your motivation to keep making efforts. So more specific objectives will give you the energy to make efforts, or people can easily understand what you want to do, so that they sometimes are willing to help you to get success. Okay, so more specific objectives, the more better. And number two, you can attract success if you think about your goals. Have you ever heard of the law of attraction? It's a real existence. Its existence. The law of attraction is real. Some of you may know about this, but the power of mindsets and thoughts are so strong and so powerful that you can attract whatever you focus on. So you sometimes can attract to changing your situation, or sometimes attract the opportunity to go higher, or sometimes attract meeting with important people who can help you, like that. So you better try to be conscious of your objectives and think about them repeatedly. Keep thinking if you want to achieve. So I recommend you to write down your objectives on a paper and put it on the wall. Actually, I did so many times. Yeah, this is good to be conscious about what you want to do. Okay, it's like a typical one, but I really want you to do it because I felt its power. Since like 10 years back, I want to do some work in foreign countries. That I put my objectives, which is working in the abroad, on the wall, and keep seeing it every day. That's why I'm here. Yeah, setting objectives leads you to what you want to go, where you want to go. I really feel that, so I want to recommend you this. It's a typical one, but it's great power. Yeah, so please do something about the set your objectives. Okay, and but yeah, don't forget to, you also have to get closer by yourself by what you do for success. So behavior or effort, you need an effort, or changing behavior is needed to get success. Okay, so just don't make it imagine, don't make it delusion. Okay, so this is a lesson one. So I want to go to the next lesson. Lesson two, love for others. This is so important. And this point is from the Laws of Success, page 7. If you want to get success, you need for love for others. Or in other words, the dedication for society is needed. Because our success will influence somehow to other people or the society around you. So if you aim to get success, motivated by love for others, people are willing to help you. People want to support you to get your success. But in contrast, if you seek for success just for yourself, motivated by your own selfishness or own greed, people wouldn't help you, or even they would prevent you from succeeding. Sometimes it happens. So please make sure that love for others means benefiting others thanks to your success. Or doing good things for others. Okay? That's an important part when you success. And also dedication for society. And this is important also, like they contribute to progress of society. When you success, you can give some good influence to society. That is what you should aim for. And there is also the saying, give and it shall be given unto you. It's a Bible saying, but if you give someone first, you will be given. So you should keep in mind that your success will benefit not only for yourself, but also for others around you, society. Okay? Then I will give you an example. Do you know Panasonic? Maybe you may all know that it produces electrical appliance. So maybe it's Panasonic. Panasonic, yeah. Like AC or refrigerator, batteries, and so on, they're making. And people in India may familiar with this company, right? And this is a Japanese company. And Panasonic is one of the most well-known manufacturing company of electrical appliance in Japan. And as you know now, it has expanded its products all over the world. And this is Panasonic's goal, the philosophy, the mission. Our mission as industrialists is to overcome poverty and bring wealth to society. Only for this purpose will company be allowed to prosper. So Panasonic mentioning that the only reason the Panasonic is here is to make people happy, to make people bring the wealth or a good life. Okay? As you can see from this mission, Panasonic was founded in order to contribute for society. That's why it succeeded. And I want to introduce its founder. His name is Konosuke Matsushita. This is the founder of Panasonic, Konosuke Matsushita. He was called the god of the management. He really succeeded the company make bigger and bigger. And Konosuke Matsushita started the company from the scratch when he was 23 years old. Just 23 years old, he started his own business. As a CEO, he had experienced so many hardships also. For instance, in late 1920s and to the 1930s, there was a severe economic crisis called Showa Depression in Japan. It was the worst depression happened in Japan history. Worst depression ever Japan has. And in that time, around 1,000 companies went out of business. And so many people lost their jobs. And some are starved to death. And he experienced that hardship. Also, as I said, World War II occurred from 1939 to 1945. And as you know, the entire Japan was devastated because of it. But living through that tough times, living through that tough times, he enlightened his purpose of success. Then he created his philosophy called tap water philosophy. This philosophy goes like this. Like tap water in Japan at that time, which would flow freely from the faucet, the price of goods should be as low as possible, in other words. I mean, like tap water. Like a tap water, the price of goods should be as low as possible. In other words, eliminating poverty will be accomplished by producing an inexhaustible supply of goods. So it is like this. Tap water is a variable resource, of course. But your friend or a stranger ask you to give some water, you may give him water freely. This is because water is abundant and cheap. So similarly, the mission of industrialists is to provide resources in inexhaustible amount at low prices that are nearly freely. That's what he thought. Sorry. Yeah, that's what he thought. Then he practiced it. That's why the Panasonic became the huge company like this. And this is a point of success of Panasonic. Its success started from the Konosuke Matsushita's will to devote for society. And I will tell you other examples of Japan. And this is about the manners of Japanese people. As you have image to Japanese people, we culturally tend to think of other people when we behave as manners. Typical examples, being punctual and keeping promises. Yeah, some of you may heard of it. And these may be like the symbols or features of Japanese people from the viewpoint of other countries, right? Then why we Japanese people think these two are important? We think them as important behavior because we are aware that we individually are part of the society. And our lifestyle does not disturb others or think and act for others as virtue, we think. So we think if we are not punctual or make people wait, that means we took their lifetime in vain. And we feel sorry that they could make use of their time for doing something else, not just waiting for us like that. So time is precious for everyone, like money. And because how you use your time decides how your life goes. So time is so precious, like money, right? So Japanese people try to avoid to waste other time. This is kind of love as Japanese for others. So being punctual is actually love for others as well. Likewise, keeping promise is also important in Japanese community. We think if someone broke promises without any notice or any reason, that is so rude thing and disrespect to others. So it can be said that the people who do not keep their promises disregard others. Also, breaking promises may lose your trust from others in Japanese company or Japanese community. So keeping promises can show love for others and build a trust.
because Mother Teresa, she said the opposite of love is not hate, it's indifference, no interest, right? She said to others. So keeping promises is to show love for others and to build up the trust, which is the important thing to build up the trust, to important thing to succeed in your life, to get success, because we are in the society which is built up with trust. So having this mental attitude for others will lead you to success. I promise that. So keeping promises and being punctual is also in Japanese community, it's a condition of success. And I also introduced some practice in terms of love. So now we will practice to look back and check your love for others. Okay? We will contemplate by using love balance sheet in your handout number 2. Love balance sheet, I'm going to introduce this. Love balance sheet is a mental list that everything that others have done for you and everything you have done for others. I want you to list up these two. And I want you to write down the things that you have done for others in the asset column. Maybe it's the right side, right? Here, the assets. I want you to write down what you love, what you do for others, like in this week or in this month or something like that. Then I want you to write as well the things that others have done to help you in the liability columns, the left side. And Master Ryu Hookawa invented this sheet and practiced when he was in Tokyo University. He was a student of Tokyo University, and he invented this type of the self-reflection. And this practice changed his view of life entirely. He said he mentioned that the moment he practiced this sheet in the book, Love, Nature, and Forgive. He said, I looked back over my life and asked myself if I had ever actually loved anybody, or whether I had even tried to love others. But I could think of very few instances of having done so. To the contrary, the more I thought about it, the more I realized how much others had done for me over the years. First of all, my parents had never strained themselves to do their best for me. I also recognized just how much I owed my friends and teachers for all they had done to help me in my life. It was their support and the environment they had created which had enabled me to devote myself to my studies. However, I had only thought of myself. I had only thought of the happiness my own achievement and success would bring me. He said like this. So I want you to do through this practice, I want you to compare how much love you gave to others and how much love you got from others. And please try to recall what you did for others and what you got from others as much as you can remember. Because this is a good practice because you can understand how you got from others. And if you're selfish, if you're being selfish, you may cannot understand other feelings. That means that you wasted their love. But in the contrary, if you find out your love from others, you may be get motivated to give others your love. So I just don't want to say that please give love to others. I just want you to realize how much love you got. Then you can pay back to others naturally. You want to pay back others your love. So from now on, I want you to practice number two, this love balance sheet. So I want to give you the 5 minutes to write down. So please write the what you got from others as love and what you gave to others as a good thing. Okay. So please start the contemplation from now on. Okay. Okay, we will finish the practice session. Is it difficult for you? Because I was feel difficult when I did the first time. Because I think when I thought about what I got from others, I thought that it should be like taken granted. The what other people do for me is a usual thing. I thought that, but keeping this practicing, I found that nothing is should be taken granted from others. So this is good. This was a good motivation for me to do something for others. So it is a good practice to notice that you are given a lot of love from others more than you gave. So this practice may give you a motivation to pay back love to others. And also, this practice is effective when you got stuck something, or when you feel like the loneliness or sadness or something like that. When you do that, you can get the power. You can feel the power of love from others. So this is a good practice. You can notice the support from others. Then you can pay back love the others and the society. So sometimes please practice this sheet and resolve to love others and dedicate for society. Okay. And I want to conclude the lesson 2. And what is the common condition of succeeded people? I will tell you. They have good intention to make people happy. They have love for others and society. That is one of the virtues why Japanese people have succeeded. And here are some points about lesson 2. First, person who can success is the one who are wanted to succeed by other people. Like people want to support you if you want to success for others or society. Okay, so we have to aim the person who can success. We have to aim the person who are wanted to success, to get success. And the second one is your love for others and dedication for society will bring back you success as rewards. Realizing others' happiness or building better society should be a purpose and result. And success is just a reward to your love or dedication, not purpose itself. It's a reward from because you cannot get success by yourself. And third, people in truly succeed are the kind of those whom others say, I'm glad I have you, or we are glad you are here. Like that kind of person, they will success. So that is a proof. If you got something, someone said to you, I'm glad I have you, or we are glad you have here, that is a proof you are in the way of success. So you should be proud of that. Like that, we should aim the person like that, like this. This is all about the lesson 2. So let's sum up today's seminar. First, set your objectives. Why? Because to make sure what you want to achieve as success. Without deciding destination, you cannot attain success in the journey of your life. So please set your main objectives, and in order to achieve main objectives, you need a middle range objectives and minor objectives. Okay. In lesson 2, love for others. As I said, give and it shall be given unto you. This is a universal law. So if your effort for success is motivated by your love for others or society, your way of success, you are in the way of success. And your way of success will be open with support from others. So first, we should give. Then your future path will open. And please remember these 2 points when you seek for success. And the conclusion, I want to say about this also. Devote yourself to the divine. It is more than just a love for others. And it is said in the page 81 in this success, in the laws of success. And please remember that what allows you to make further success is a devotion for divine. Devotion for the divine. If you will succeed or already are succeeding, you should never forget to respect the divine, the God. I would say in happy science, El Cantare, who created our souls and this earth. In happy science, we believe El Cantare is a supreme God and source of all souls. The creator of this world, I believe, El Cantare. So I want you to please remember the name of the God, El Cantare. Okay? And today I introduce some examples of success from history of Japan. But I also want to say Japan also has a bad aspect as an example. Because of this, Japan has stopped its progress since late 1990s. And what is that? That is a devotion for the divine. It's shame to say, but the Japanese people has lost their faces toward God or abandoned spirituality because people's attention and interest shifted towards the material possessions. As their lives became more affluent and rich, they didn't care about the divine. They didn't care about the spiritual world. They just focus on the material prosperity. That's what the Japanese people made a mistake. And we thought that that's why El Cantare, the God, doesn't allow Japan to make further success. So we should never forget the eyes of God. We human beings have to be humble because we are kept alive by God. The reason I told this today is that you people in India have the respect and faith in God or Buddha or the divines, spirituality. So please seek your success with faith and with devotion to the divine. Don't forget it as a bad example, like the bad example of Japan. With the faith, with the devotion to the divine, then you can achieve further success, unlimited success, I would say, because God allows you to. God will support you. El Cantare really wants you to be happy. God really wants you to happy, wants you to be successful in your life. But success will be empty without faith. Success will be empty without devotion for the divine. So don't forget the eyes of God, El Cantare. Okay, so at last I will show you the exact video of Master Liu Fo's teachings, lecture. And the title is Success Mind.
While you live in this world, it is not so difficult to achieve true success. You can be successful as long as you live in accordance with the laws of the universe. And the proof that you are living in harmony with the laws of the universe is that you give the best of yourself to the world, that you offer the best that you can be to as many people as possible. In this world, it seems that the more you give, the more you lose. On the other hand, in the spirit world, the more you give, the more abundant you become. Giving is being given to. That is the law that governs the real world. The same principle applies to success too. As you make the utmost effort to give your best to as many people as possible, to contribute to their happiness, then your life will be blessed with the highest degree of success. Live your life fully for love of others, to benefit them, instead of thinking only of yourself. First, begin with aiming to give the best of yourself to as many people as possible. Then, you will find creativity and endless ideas that will well up from inside you. This is how to achieve success. Without faith, there can be no success. I want you to know that this universe is filled with powerful creative energy, and that powerful energy is the very essence that is within each one of you. Each of you is a child of Buddha, a child of God. That creative energy lies within you. In order to invite abundant success, it is important to keep an open mind and live as your Buddha nature guides you. Pursue the kind of success that is in accordance with the Buddha's will. The more strongly you desire, the more clearly your desire will manifest. Then, hold on to that desire for a long time. Endurance is an important key. Engrave a clear image of success in your mind. Visualize your desire to create utopia on earth being fulfilled, and yourself as one of the leaders in realizing that dream. Keep an image of yourself as successful always in your mind. Be diligent and hardworking. Be flexible and original. Do not complain about difficult situations. Do not be discouraged by failure or problems, but rise over and over again to confront difficulties that may lie ahead of you. Heaven does not want your misfortune. Even if the situation before you seems dark and evil, do not let it depress you. Set a strong intention to illuminate the darkness with your inner light and chase the darkness away. Make a strong determination. I want you to be a spirited person in the true sense. Be full of enthusiasm so that you influence the people around you to live filled with energy. This is the first step we can take to make this world a brighter place. You should not remain discouraged or be devastated by hardship. You must not waste your precious life sunk in such negative states. You should not attribute your unhappiness to your environment or to fate. You have to fight against the darkness with bright, positive thinking. Encourage yourself by sustaining thoughts of success, and above all, with the strength of your faith. Keep desiring to give the best of yourself to the world. Be willing to keep on shining with the brightest inner light you can give out. This is the attitude that comes from mind that attracts success.
Okay. Master Yu Hoka, thank you for the lecture. Okay. So today I introduced some points to lead you to the success. Yeah. And please start with setting goals and aim to achieve it with your love for others and society. Also with faith in God. But after all, we need to make effort to practice, right? So if you try to keep making effort based on these truths you learned today, you will be promised to be success. Because Lord God Ekantare hopes you to get success. So I want you to learn well from this book, The Laws of Success. Please read this. There are so many points to improve yourself and get success. What I introduced today is only a few points. We have more points in this book. So please read it. And also, we have the booklets of Success Mind, which is the master lectures you just saw. This is the same thing. This is short but so powerful words written. So this will help you also to get out of the problems and attract the success as well. So I recommend you will have this one also. Okay, so that's all for today's lecture. Thank you for listening. Thank you.